number one key to a safe operation is communication. Before a flight arrives, the agent in charge conducts a briefing or huddle to inform the team members of their jobs. You must know what you are expected to do and where you are supposed to be during all phases of ground operations. If you're not sure, ask questions before a situation develops where somebody gets hurt or equipment is damaged. Let's look at the people and equipment used to move our aircraft. The agents assigned to the gate park the aircraft, unload and reload it, and push it out. Ideally, the pushback crew consists of 4 members. They are the dispatch agent, the tug operator, and the wing walkers. Now let's look at the equipment. This includes tow bars, shear pins, bypass pins, and interphone headsets. The interphone headset is the ground crew's means of voice communication with the flight deck. The steering system bypass pin is very important to the pushback crew's safety. This pin deactivates the steering system and is one of the first things installed when a flight arrives. Failure to use the pin can result in aircraft damage and personnel injury. When not in use, the bypass pins are stored in the designated area, either on the tow bar or on the tug, except the MD-88 and MD-90 pins. Their bypass pin remains secured to the nose gear steering cylinder. To install it, push the lever on the nose gear steering cylinder toward the nose gear strut and insert the pin. After pushback, hold the lever in place while removing the pin and let the lever return to its original position. Don't forget to put the pin back in. The interphone plug receptacle is located on the left side of the aircraft in the ground power compartment. The bypass pin receptacle on the Boeing 737 is on the aft right side of the nose gear. The steering depressurization valve knob must be depressed while inserting the pin. Failure to do so will not allow the hydraulic system to be bypassed. The interphone access is located on the right side of the aircraft in the ground power compartment. The bypass pin receptacle on the Boeing 727 is on the forward side of the nose gear. Insert the pin as shown. Like the 737, the interphone access for the 727 is also on the right side of the aircraft. The Boeing 757 and 767 have identical steering bypass systems located on the front of the nose gear. Move the towing lever and insert the bypass pin to hold the towing lever in place. On the 757, the headset plugs in on the back side of the APU fire control panel on the nose gear strut. On the 767, the headset plugs in on the APU fire control panel on the nose gear strut. After pushback, hold the towing lever in place as you remove the pin, and allow it to return to its normal operating position. The bypass pin receptacle on the L-1011 is on the right rear of the nose gear assembly. The L-1011 also has a set of torque links that must be disconnected after the bypass pin is installed. Raise the upper link and ensure it remains in the raised position. If the upper link is not in the correct position, the aircraft goes into what is known as flight mode, which disables the cargo onboard systems. The interphone receptacle is located on the left nose gear door. After pushback, prior to removing the bypass pin, reconnect the torque links. The MD-11's bypass lever is located on the right side of the nose gear strut. Raise the bypass valve handle to insert the pin. Plug in the headset on the right side of the nose gear strut. After pushback, hold the bypass valve handle as you remove the pin. Maintain the hold position while the wing walkers disconnect the aircraft. Place a chock about 6 inches in front of the nose gear. Now, disconnect the tug from the tow bar. Make sure the tug moves away about 6 to 10 feet. Disconnect the tow bar and then remove the steering bypass pin. Remember the earlier demonstration when the bypass pin was removed before the tow bar. Don't unplug the headset until the cockpit tells the tug operator it's okay. Since this video was shot, the procedure for the dispatch agent to indicate to the flight crew that the ramp is clear to taxi changed. Once the wing walkers and tug operator have readied the aircraft for departure, the dispatch agent will drop his arms to his side and wait for the flight crew to salute, indicating they are also ready. At this time, the dispatch agent returns the salute. After the dispatch agent salutes, nothing is to cross in front of the aircraft. On the way back into the gate area, look for and pick up FOD and ensure the area is ready for the next arrival. At the beginning of this program, we said that communication is the key to a safe, on-time operation. Members of the gate crew must communicate with each other orally or by hand signals. Communication also has to exist between the ground crew and the flight deck. Knowing your station's equipment and how to use it is equally important. All of this helps deliver a good experience for our customers. Remember, damage to a single aircraft, causing it to be taken out of service, can inconvenience up to 2,000 passengers in a single day. Let's continue to strive for zero accidents and zero damage.